is up, my ASMR and fragrance family? Well, questionnaire family tonight. It's your boy, if you don't already know, Christopher Cologne, and I am once again back with another video. So, what I have for this video is 30 would you rather questions that I made up while I was at work. So I think some of them are really good, so I wrote a whole lot more, but I didn't do them. But I didn't do all of them. I just took out 30 of them that I really liked. So I'm gonna be answering these with y'all and everything. So let me take a sip of this water and let's get going. Okay, number one, would you rather? Would you rather cook for Chef Gordon Ramsay or cook for drunk, angry Waffle House customers? I'm gonna go with Chef Gordon Ramsay because all he's gonna do is pretty much cuss me out if it ain't good and talk shit. Drunk, angry Waffle House customers, you know they're gonna throw chairs and stuff, so I ain't trying to have to catch a chair, even though I like Waffle House. Now number two, be stuck on an island full of vampires or be stuck on an island full of massive anacondas, like anacondas the size of the ones on the movie Anaconda. I'm terrified of snakes, so I'm probably gonna go with vampires, because if they don't decide to suck your blood dry, well, then you live forever. The only thing is, then you gotta suck other people's blood too, and that's just kind of disgusting, really. So, now number three, smoke a blunt with Snoop Dogg or drink a beer with WWE's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Personally, I can't smoke weed no more. I used to, but it gives me really bad panic attacks now, so I drink a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, number four, make a living by working a job you hate or make a living by staying in school taking classes you hate. I'd go with make a living by staying in school taking classes I hate, because I'd rather take classes I hate than work a job I hate, because I've worked some jobs I've hated before, and yeah, I've been in classes that I've hated before. The being in class that I hated was much easier. Now we got on to number 5. Spend eternity in hell or cease to exist. I guess in a way it just all depends on how bad hell is, really. So, but I don't want to cease to exist, but I really don't want to spend my life in hell. So, I don't know. I really don't know. I might have to come back on that. So now number 6. Since John Cena says you can't see me, and Rock used to say if you smell what the Rock is cooking, because I know not everybody's watches wrestling. So number 6 is be able to see John Cena or smell what the Rock is cooking. And I'm going to see John Cena. Now, number 7 is start a social media company with Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk. Now, I really wouldn't want to start one with either one of them, but I guess I'm going to go with Elon Musk. Now, date someone who is a 10 in date someone who is rated a 10 in looks but a bad attitude, but has like a really bad attitude, or date someone who has the best attitude but is really ugly. I'm going with really ugly because I can't stand a bad attitude. So, and even if the girl looks, even if the girl looked really, really good, even if she was a 10, the bad attitude just turns her to a 5 or less anyway, so, okay. And, so that was number 8. Now, number 9 is be chased by Mike Myers and Jason at the same time, or be stuck in a dream with Freddy Krueger. So be chased by Mike Myers and Jason at the same time, or stuck in a dream with Freddy Krueger. Now it depends, because I can't run from where I got hit by that car, so I can't run anymore. So I'd be kind of screwed from by Jason and Mike Myers, because I wouldn't be able to get away really, unless I could hurry up and get in the car. But now, Freddy Krueger, if I know I'm dreaming and I know I have the power in the dream, like Neo in the Matrix, I'm definitely going with that, because I'd end his ass. So, now what was that? Number 9. Now number 10. So number 10 is live 1,000 years with a mediocre life and still having your normal old trial and tribulations, or live a great, pretty much perfect life for 100 years. I don't really know on this, because I would love to live a really great life for 100 years, but I've lived a mediocre life with a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of bullshit in this life, and I could probably handle 1,000 years of it. So I might go with just your regular old mediocre life for 1,000 years, as long as I'm getting this, as long as the people I love can live that long too. So, because if I'm going to end up outliving them all and have to keep outliving everybody, I don't know if I'd want to go through that. So now, number 11, live the rest of your oh crap, I think I got something mixed up when I was writing these back down, because I was copying them from where I wrote them down in my other notebook. Oh yeah, live the rest of your life with no human contact, or live the rest of your life with non-stop human contact. Both of them would be hard, because you go too long without human contact, it starts messing with you. But then again, if you could never be alone, that would mess with you too. So, depending on, I'd probably have to go with non-stop human contact, depending on who it is, or who they are. Now, that was number 11. Number 12 is accidentally fart on a first date, or accidentally fart on a first date and it be really loud, or accidentally fart during a job interview and it stink really bad. I guess it depends on the job, and I guess it depends on the person. If on the first date I was to really be digging them or not, but I mean, I ain't necessarily gotta worry about that because I got a girlfriend. So I don't know, I'd probably say the job, because I could always figure out a way to make other money. And if you were to really be liking the person so that you're on the date with. But then again, what if that person's cool as hell and they just laugh it off and don't think nothing of it? But I'm probably going with the job, so. Number 13, feel like you are starving all the time, or feel like if you have eaten way too much all the time. Me personally, I'm going with I'd rather feel like I'm starving all the time because I already have stomach problems, and I cannot stand feeling full, and when I'm hungry, I have more energy and everything like that. And when I used to work out, when I was hungrier, the hungrier I got, the more energy I'd get and the stronger I'd get. I could work out better while I was hungry than I could if I ate. So I'm going with I'd feel like starving all the time. And then number 14, be Joe Biden's translator, which would be damn near impossible. Or have Donald Trump eat McDonald's with you to celebrate your accomplishments. I don't know how much I know I wouldn't want to be Joe Biden's translator, but I don't know how much I'd really want to eat McDonald's with Donald Trump either. So, I mean, you could actually probably have more fun with Donald Trump, so, but I guess that's what I'm gonna go with. And, then number 15, date Amber Heard or Jada Smith. Oh, if I had to, I wouldn't want to date either one of them, but I guess I'd go with I don't know. I wouldn't want to date either one of them. I choose alone. Okay, so number 16, have a lifetime supply. And I know I had to pick one or the other, but I'm the one that made these questions, so I guess I could break the rules a little bit. Now, number 16, have a lifetime supply of Krabby Patties or a lifetime supply of Bob's Burgers. Yeah, I'm not sure what all's in Bob's Burgers, but I'd probably go with Bob's Burgers. Okay, now 17, fight for a lifeboat while the Titanic was sinking, or fight for a lifeboat while the Titanic was sinking, or make Rose slide her ass over. I'm making Rose slide her ass over. You slide your punk ass over, because I'm not gonna sit here and freeze to death just because. Hell no, I just made your ass anyway. Come on now. This is for if y'all have seen the movie Titanic. Okay, now number 18. Grow up in the 80s and 90s before technology and lazy parenting took over, or grow up now. Well, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I see how kids are growing up and everything now. I'd much rather grow up in the 80s and 90s. Ain't no damn way you could get me to grow up now. I'd lose my mind. The way I was as a kid, I'd lose my mind if I was to grow up now. Okay, now number 19. Be physically disabled but super smart, or be mentally disabled but have a super functional body. So would you rather be physically disabled but super smart, or be mentally disabled, but with a super functional body? I guess it all depends on how disabled. So I didn't think about that when I was writing this down. Super smart, because if I'm super smart, I can figure out how to get around the disability. Okay, so that was number 19. Now, number 20. Smell like rotisserie chicken whenever you sweat, or your most hated fragrance. That's bad, because rotisserie chicken smells good, and my most hated fragrance I can't stand. So I think I'd rather smell like rotisserie chicken whenever I sweat. What about y'all? So now number 21. Be obsessed with someone that hates you, or hate someone that is obsessed with you. Personally, I'd probably rather hate someone that is obsessed with me, because if I'm obsessed with somebody and they hate me, all that's gonna do is hurt my feelings the whole time. So it ain't gonna hurt my feelings if I already hate somebody that's obsessed with me. Okay, now number 22. Would you rather fight Cookie Monster for his cookies, or fight the Leprechaun for his Lucky Charms? I was thinking Cookie Monster, but the Cookie Monster could probably get pretty damn crunk. But if the Leprechaun more than likely has magical powers, right? Supposedly, I think. So I know the one in the movie does, in the scary movie. So that would be kind of hard to fight. I think I'm gonna fight Cookie Monster for his cookies. Okay, now number 23. Would you rather feel like you are about to pee yourself all the time, or feel like you are going to shit your pants all the time? So, feel like you're about to pee yourself all the time, or feel like you're going to shit yourself all the time? I think I'd rather feel like I was going to pee on myself all the time. Okay, 24. Would you rather eat dog meat or escargot? If you don't know what escargot is snails. I love dogs, but I guess I would probably eat dog meat, because we ate snails back in French class in the 8th grade. Good God, that was back in the 90s. We ate escargot, which I didn't, but I seen it, and it was like big old boogers. So I wouldn't do it. No. Yeah, I'd just go ahead and try dog meat for that one time. Okay, now number 25. Try to convince Tony the Tiger that Frosted Flakes are not great, or try to convince the Chick-fil-A cows it's okay to eat more beef. I think I'd go with trying to convince the Chick-fil-A cows it's okay to eat more beef, because I don't know how intelligent they are. Tony the Tiger talks and all that, so it might be harder to try to convince Tony the Tiger. And Tony the Tiger is a fucking tiger, so if he gets mad, he's liable to tear your ass up. So yeah, I'm going with the cows. Okay, now number 26. Eat pickled pig's feet or chitlins. I've never eaten either one, and I don't know. to say it, because if you eat sausage and all that, you're already eating stomach lining and stuff like that anyway. So it ain't like I haven't eaten something kind of like that before. But yeah, just hopefully they're cleaned and everything really good. Okay. So 27. Have your mom's cooking, your grandma's cooking, or your dad cooking out on the grill? Well, I never met my dad, so I don't know what his shit would taste like anyway. Even if he knows how to cook on the grill. My mom's cooking is good, but I think I'd have to go with my grandma's, cause yeah, I'm gonna go with my grandma's. And I used to have her make, whenever I was a kid, I would have her make me a grilled cheese, and I would have her make it or I'd have her cut it into 16 pieces, and she would sit there and cut every grilled cheese she ever made me into 16 pieces. So I don't know why I'd have it like that, but I guess it just tasted better. But yeah, she would make that for me. Now number 27, marry your ex, or spend the rest of your life without ever having another relationship. Well, I already was married to my ex, so I'll spend the rest of my life never having another relationship. And then 29, spend a week in the mountains while it's snowing, or a week at the beach at the hottest point of the summer. Well, I love snow and everything, so I'm going with spend a week in the mountains while it's snowing, because I love the snow, I love the cold weather, all that. I like the beach, but I hate when it's hot. But I guess it's because of my neurological stuff. Whenever it's hot, I feel like shit. So I struggle in the summer times a lot of times. Okay, now number 30. Talk to God face to face, or talk to a loved one that is no longer with us. Ooh, that's a hard one. 'Cause that would be good to talk to God face to face, but be able to talk to a loved one that's no longer here. Like, I would love to talk to my grandma again one more time. I would love to talk to my grandpa one more time. There's friends that I would love to talk to. So, but I guess if I could talk to God face to face, then that means there is an afterlife and all that, and I would get to see them again, like the way so many religions talk about, which now I know a lot of religions talk about, you don't. So, but yeah, I guess it's depending on the God. Like if it's the Christian God, or, you know, or religions that are similar, I guess I would like to do that, because if I could talk to that God face to face, then I know there's an afterlife, and I know I'd be able to see, I would end up seeing my loved ones again in due time. So, depending on the God, I'd talk to God face to face. So, yeah. So that's 30 questions that I came up with. Y'all let me know if y'all like them or not, because I got more, and I could write out a bunch more, plus I got if you could questions. So, yeah. So let me know what y'all think about them, and I'm gonna get off here and finish getting ready for work, and y'all go